What's up, guys? Malik here. Welcome back to my channel. And it's been a hectic couple of days. That's why videos haven't been pumping out as normal. I'll be posting Friday and Monday's video before this one, so you'll see this one after, but you'll see this one on the correct day, of course. And I'll be showing you all of the trades today. What I'm seeing from my trades today is basically if I had only taken the trade at my zone, I probably would have made out better today. But because I traded outside of my zone at some minor zones or levels, I had like some confusion there, right? So all of the trades were losses today. I'll show you them. They're basically what, 6 trades or 5 trades on the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades on the day, 5 losses. But I'll break them down for you and I'll actually see how I could have made them better. Even one I had a good entry on, but because of where my stop loss was, I wasn't able to capitalize on that entire move, right? But let's get into it. So the first wrong thing, trading before market. So that's one rule broken. Trading before market hours. I tried to trade New York session only, which is 9:30 to 4. Because I traded before 9:30, I consider that breaking my rule, right? That's one rule broken. All right. So on the 8:15 candle here, let me highlight this. This was the first trade of the day. Entered a trade at 8:15. And let's get to 8:15 here. So you had a kind of bullish doji or reversal doji. Kind of looked like we were going to reverse. Like this wasn't enough strength to push it down. We had a push up and then this kind of cleared us out. So I entered here at 15,087, 087.1. And then I got stopped out. Let's see where I got stopped out. Actually on the same candle, if I'm not, oh yeah, I entered to the sell side and I got stopped out on the same candle. I guess for having my stop loss just too close, too easy for the market maker to hit me out. Got hit out here, and then you can see the market took that tumble down. So I was right in the direction, yes, but having a too close stop loss will definitely hit you out of your position quickly, as you can see here. If I had put my stop loss up here, I would have been able to capture this entire move to the downside into the zone, and then you could have taken it from the zone, right? So that was the first trade for a loss of 22. Second trade now, I entered on the 8:30 candle. So I'm trying to spread out the trades. Like if I'm wrong on one, wait 15 minutes before I even enter the other trade, right? But ideally, I should just be taking trades at the zones, and whatever is not at the zone, I shouldn't be trading it at all. So from here, I enter to the buy side. So I'm thinking, all right, this level is proven to have some rejection at this level, rejection here, rejection here. I'm thinking you're just going to push down here and push up, right? So let's see. So I enter to the buy side at that candle right here, put my stop loss a little bit below here. Let me see, 15,089.9, right? That's basically where I got hit out. I'm thinking if the market came back down, hit me out at this level, it kind of proves that I'm wrong and I shouldn't be in this trade. So that's why I got hit out for a total loss of $21 on this trade, right? Great. So the next trade now was the third trade, and I entered this one on the 9:45 candle. And let's see, 9:45 here, I entered to the sell side. So you can see I still got the move down. So at some point I was in profits on this trade. I need to figure out that trailing stop loss thing. If I can figure it out to the point where I can master it, that would be much better. So I can basically let the trade run, and if it rejects that amount, I would be hit out of the trade. So I'll try to figure that out as well. So I entered here at 15,027.9, and then I got stopped out on the 10:15 candle, which was this one, and that was at 15,048.1. So that's closer to the top of the candle where my stop loss would have been. So I had my stop loss right at the top of this candle. I was thinking push it down and have my stop loss up here, right? So that was a total loss of 40. So I went kind of heavy on this trade, thinking that I would have gotten the move. I actually made my stop loss a bit bigger, but that actually messed me up by having me take a 40 loss, right? The next trade now, I entered this one on the 945 candle again. So this was okay. This is why I said I went heavy, because I did both of these trades, which summed up to 0.4. So I got $4 per dollar move on the Nasdaq 100, right? And I entered this one at 15,047, and this was the better one because I consider this one a great entry, but then the market actually reversed and kind of hit me out at this level here. Ideally, looking at this, if the trade rejects up to half of the previous candle, it might be worth it to just exit, right? Where did I get stopped out? Oh, this was the 11:15 candle actually. So I think I probably manually closed this trade. Probably manually closed this trade, right? And got 29.20 loss. I think I manually closed it. It was in losses at this point, but then when it started to come back, I was like, yeah, that's a good point for me to exit, even though I could have gotten out at break even actually, but I never truly know what the market is going to do, so I don't want to stay in the trade, assume this amount of risk just to get back to break even, right? So it's very difficult. So that was a loss of 29.20, and this was the final trade. I went big on this one because I was thinking, cool, I know where the market is going, or at least I thought I knew, and then the market basically knocked me out at my stop loss before making that move. And looking at this here, I would have been knocked out at my stop loss around 2 o'clock if I didn't get hit out already. So you'd have to have your stop loss below here so the market doesn't hit you out before you get this entire move. And of course, it came right back up to my zone and rejected. Damn. So tomorrow we can probably see it trading into this zone or above this zone, but damn, it's funny to see it come right up to this zone because this is where my target was. My target was actually, when I entered here, my target was 15,160. So I was actually aiming for here, but you can see that it came right up to the zone at 7 o'clock. Very interesting, and I love this. And this was actually the 345 candle, came right up to almost tap the zone before pulling back and then pushing up. Very interesting. So I entered this one at 11:42. So that was part of the 11:30 candle. 11:30. So that was this candle actually. Great. So this was a nice entry, but just the rejection, just that movement. Oh wow, it was actually the 240 that hit me out. Wow. No, it wasn't the 240. My bad. It was actually the minus. Oh no, I entered this at 1040. Let's put this over here, 1040. So I entered this one on the 1030 candle actually. And that was at 15,060.4. And then I got stopped out on the 1140 candle. Let's see. No, that was the 1130 candle. That was this one. 1538.4 for a total loss of 88 because of the size. So it only moved down how many pips? From here to here. That would be 22 actually, right? So it's 22 pips. So the difference between 1506.4 and 15038.4, right, is 22 exactly. So it's 22 times 4, and that would give you your total loss of 88. And that's all for this video, guys. That's basically all the trades I made. Looking back at the trades, right? What would I have done better? What would I have done better? What could I have done better? Only take a trade at the zone. That's all I'm seeing. Only take this trade here. If I had only taken trades at the zone, I could have been wrong maybe twice. maybe twice, right? I could have been wrong if I tried to sell it here and then if I tried to buy it there, and that would have been 2 losses on the day. I'll just try and practice that more. Just try to take trades only at the zone. If it hit my zone multiple times, maybe I can take more trades, but I'm thinking I need to get a very structured trading plan down where it's completely written down like the 10 commandments, right? Something that I can just look at and say, okay, does this meet the criteria? If it doesn't meet the criteria, I'm literally sinning, right? But I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be dropping both of them tonight and you see them all, right? I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.